great players. They have a great organization. And you tell them one thing.
What is good, Raider Nation? It's your boy Raider Alex back with yet another video for you guys. Anybody that's new to the channel, you guys love Raider related content just like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Also make sure to hit that bell notification, that way you get notified every time I post a video just like this one. Without further ado, let's jump right into the topic of this video. The Las Vegas Raiders got the victory yesterday and are now 3-3 on the regular season, and one of the most exciting things for me watching the game yesterday was the emergence of our second round draft selection out of Notre Dame, tight end Michael Mayer. Michael Mayer got involved yesterday in the passing game and ended the game with 5 receptions for 75 yards, and he led the entire Raiders roster in receiving yards yesterday. And I was just very excited to see this, as I think the Raiders have severely been underutilizing him thus far into the season. Before yesterday's game, he had 3 total receptions in 5 weeks, and that's just way too little in my opinion for a guy with the skill set that he has. The Raiders were mainly utilizing him as a blocker when the guy just has so much more potential in my opinion. But look, last week he got 2 receptions for 39 yards against the Packers, and now 5 receptions for 75 yards. So it seems like he's finally getting incorporated into our offense, into the passing game. And I just wanted to break down some of the most notable plays I saw from Mayer yesterday. So without further ado, let's jump right into the tape. Now on this first play, what we can see is a good concept. The Raiders run verticals on that side of the football field, and it gets Michael Mayer open for the underneath route. And I just love the physicality he has fighting for extra yards on this one. Here they have him lined up on the outside. Mayer's out wide against the defensive back Jalen Mills of the Patriots, where they run this drag slash mesh concept. The linebacker and the defensive back don't switch, and this allows Mayer to run wide open, and then he makes Jalen Mills miss on the tackle. A second tackler miss as well, and he finally gets stopped. Michael Mayer almost gets 20 yards after the catch on this one. So this rep just in general shows the athleticism he possesses despite being a bigger athlete out there. And I'm also going to point out some of the flaws he had in yesterday's game. Right here on this rep, he's got to do a better job on his block in the run game. But on the following rep, he does a lot better on this run block right here. He's able to seal the edge properly and gets his hands on number 48. Here Michael Mayer comes in motion. He does a great job with his angle on the block and the physicality at the point of the contact. Just a good block overall here. But Jakobi Meyers misses the block on this one, which leads to this being a bad run play. Now they have Michael Mayer lined up on the outside once again, and he gets a huge gain in the air. I like how he turns his head around during the route and he realizes Jimmy Garoppolo is in trouble. He's running for his life, and he adjusts on this route for an easy pitch and catch, and Meyers makes a guy miss. Look, he's not going to be an easy player to tackle for opposing defenses. Now he misses the block on this one. He doesn't take the best angle in my opinion, and then he just gets pushed out of the way. Now on this passing play, he does get open on this rep, but the play gets blown up by the defensive line on the pass rush. The route was right at the sticks too, but I think if you could have got this to Michael Mayer, he would have made the defender miss for a first down. Just a missed opportunity right here. Good rep here by Michael Mayer. He wins at the point of contact, and he uses his hands and arms to create some leverage, and Jacobs runs right through the hole for a first down. Now Michael Mayer runs a vertical route right here, and initially he doesn't get open, but if we can see here, he adjusts on his route and he finds the open space after Josh Jacobs runs this underneath route and the linebacker follows him. But if Jimmy Garoppolo would have been a little bit more patient, I think he misses him right here. That could have been an easy first down if Jimmy Garoppolo realizes this and just hits him right in the chest. Now 3rd and 7 for the Las Vegas Raiders right here. And Mayer does a perfect job in my opinion, getting right to the sticks. He turns his head around quickly and just good hands overall. But I will say the refs in my opinion gave him a bad spot, and it was a 1 yard short. But this is where we need to use Mayer more often across the middle to move the chains. Now, I'm not sure what exactly happens on this rep, on this incompletion. I'm not sure what Brian Hoyer and Michael Mayer were thinking about on this rep. But on this rep, I think Brian Hoyer should have really high pointed this ball to Michael Mayer if he's going to throw it that way instead of throwing it more towards the sideline. At that point, you got to let Michael Mayer use his size advantage over the defensive back and have him try to make a play. Even if he can't make the play, he might be able to draw a pass interference. But by throwing it the way he did, there was just no chance of anything happening on this rep. Now right here, Michael Mayer does a good job pass blocking as well, and he really can just be a true 3-down tight end for us moving forward. The blocking, in my opinion, will only continue to get better for him once he gets more strength and technique, but you can tell the guy is willing to make blocks and just a very physical athlete in general. On this rep right here too, Michael Mayer was open here as well, but Brian Hoyer had to get this ball off very quickly since nobody ended up picking up the blitzing linebacker. But man, if he just would have had just an extra half a second or so, he could have got it to Michael Mayer for the first down. And on this rep, the guy is just so physical for a tight end. Just watch him push his man back on this one and finish the play in the trenches. You know, he's got that sort of nastiness to him when it comes to being a physical player overall. So Raider Nation, overall I was very pleased with the performance we got from Michael Mayer yesterday. I think this is just the start of what can be a great career for this young kid in the silver and black. Mayer showed he has the athleticism to create mismatches against linebackers and defensive backs, especially when he has single coverage. And I loved how he makes multiple tacklers miss before they can bring him down. He's not going to be an easy guy to bring down. Stuff like that can really chip away at a defense and make them just more fatigued as the game wears on. And eventually you might be able to break a big play off like this. Also, keep in mind the Raiders have a running back in Josh Jacobs who, has a similar trait. He's a tough guy to bring down initially. So, look, when these two guys get involved and are locked in on this offense, it could really be a nightmare for opposing defenses to keep up. And I also like what I saw from Mayer when it comes to run blocking. Look, he's nowhere near being one of the best blocking tight ends in the league. I understand that, but he's also a rookie. And just in general, the guy is very physical at the point of contact. You can just see he has the desire to make blocks. He has that nastiness in him, and he's not afraid to put his hand in the dirt. I think Michael Mayer, once he gets a full NFL rookie season under his belt and a full NFL offseason under his belt, he will just get much stronger as an athlete, and all these reps he's getting will just help him develop to becoming into a very good blocker for us moving forward. So with his blocking ability and his ability to catch the ball over the middle and utilize him in the passing game, the Raiders could really have their tight end of the future. And I think it is just so good to see the tight ends are finally getting involved in this offense. Michael Mayer had a fantastic game. Austin Hooper too was also able to get involved as well. And I think this is just really what this offense needed. It's definitely something that was the missing piece thus far for this offense. And if Michael Mayer can continue to get involved in the passing game, this just might be what this offense needed for it to take the next level. Now, it is only 2 games, but I hope we can continue to see Michael Mayer get involved in the passing game. And overall, Mayer is just one of my favorite young prospects on this team thus far. So I would love to see him flourish on this team. But Raider Nation, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What did you guys think of Michael Mayer's performance in this one? Leave a comment down below. With that being said, to anybody that's new to the channel and you guys love Raiders related content just like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next one.